Shorty love it thug, I don't give a love, I don't hit a line, she just blow me up. I be in the streets, shorty know what's up. Said she love it thug, said she love it thug. Shorty love it thug, I don't give a love, I don't hit a line.
Let me just show y'all real quick. Alright, so as far as the cyberware, we all cyberwared out, everything touched up, at least some, you feel me, everything touched up. So I got the reinforced legs. There's two legs that you get to pick up, right? So there's the reinforced legs and there's these other legs that I forgot the exact name, but you could basically charge it up, you feel me, you charge it up, nigga take off, you feel me. But I type like the double jump. I feel like it gives you a little bit more flexibility in combat. Feel me, you're able to move a little bit quicker instead of the charge up. You're a little stagnant right there. When you have to charge it up, you get hit a lot. So personally, for my play style, for, you feel me, the Netrunner bomber, you need to move quick because health is not a lot of the other builds is gonna have a lot more into the body, so the health is gonna be kind of, you feel me, influxed. The health is gonna be a lot more extreme on their builds. This build is not gonna have crazy health, especially not at the lower levels when you're under 20. I mean, I'm at 21 right now. It's very doable though, easy. I'm playing it hard, you feel me, and I'm still breezing, you feel me. Shit is fun though. So since you do have to do a lot of hacking and then moving while the hack is still going, because the certain side, you know, the hacks, the way it works on the cyberware, it does take some time, you feel me. So the only one that's like immediate, I would say, which I'll show you. So we'll go into my cyberware just so y'all can see. So I got a 6 base, but since I have intelligence, I'm on like an 11 RAM or some shit. My shit is something stupid. 11 RAM, I have crazy buffer size, and my shit recharges because of some of the perks, which I'll show y'all later in this, that I do have. Yeah, so, and this one has 3 slots. So I'm trying to get a new one that has at least 6 slots, because then I can do a lot more net running, but you know, obviously that'll come right now. I got a little stashed up, you feel me, and I just bought some new actual mods, so now it'll be more of a reason for me to do it, so I'm gonna probably invest in that next. But because of my intelligence, this is all I need right now, you feel me. I got 11 or 12 on my shit. It recharges every 60 seconds. I get back 4 or 5, you feel me. So shit for me is quick. Throughout battle, I'm at least, you feel me, I'm not going lower than 5, period. So anyway, I have synapses burnout. I think this is probably one of the most deadly ones, you feel me, for me. So this one deals damage pretty fast. It's gonna be physical damage too, so it'll work real good on any humans, which is mostly what you encounter in this game, you feel me. So that's gonna be a 5-second duration on that. I see the upload time, cooldown, but basically they have like a little stroke, mini stroke when you do that, and it puts them out, you feel me. Right when you hit that, I can hit them with the smart weapon. A few shots from the smart weapon, they dead, or from the hand cannon, you feel me. I'll show y'all that too. That's key to the bomber class. So overheat is definitely my second. So this one's gonna be over time. Usually this is the third one I use. I use the first 2 on whoever the biggest, you feel me, people or strongest people is when I'm moving in stealth. I'll use that on the first 2, and then I'll use overheat on either one of them to finish them off, and I'll focus everybody else, or I'll use overheat on one other person, because that'll just over time, and it scatters to everybody around him. So anybody close to him or anybody's in a big crowd, hit him with the overheat, everybody will catch that thermal damage. So that shit is tight, crazy, you feel me. And this is all shit, you feel me, even before you get into the gun battles and shit like that, you feel me. So that's one thing I can say about this game, is like highly fucking addictive, the combat when you get deeper in the game. I'm not gonna say from the jump, and I think that's why certain people didn't like love the game, not off the jump, but like when you get into the game, it's highly engaging, the combat, you know. So short circuit, this was the one I'm talking about, which is an instant hit. Like boom, you use it, nigga. You see, like it's a little bit of a I don't even know what it actually is, but it looks like almost like an explosion out. You feel me? Out their chest, almost. You feel me? But anyway, it does damage over time too, but it hits them with a real quick attack, and that does damage quick. You hit them with a smart weapon or any weapon after that, they dead. I personally like smart weapons just because it shoots around cover, which y'all see in the combat. But there are a lot of different. You have the tech weapons. You have power weapons which shoot through walls. I forgot exactly what tech weapons you do. I don't really use nothing with smart weapons right now. I used to use some tech snipers, shoot through walls and stuff. But anyway, I have other ones like Contagion. Contagion is a good one, which spreads to anybody around him too. I just like this one a little bit better. I like Overheat a little bit better personally. I feel like it's the same duration, and my Overheat does more. But I have like Memory Wipe. This could work well for certain people that might want it, because like when you're doing stealth and stuff through certain areas, if anyone does notice you or anything like that, you could completely wipe their memory in seconds. You know, ping. Basically, if one person is by him and you use this, it'll ping every single person around them, any camera around them, any turrets. So that's cool too. But I personally, I don't feel like that's not my style. You feel me? My fight style. I like more combat stuff equipped for quick damage. Reboot optics basically just puts them dead. They can't fight. And then weapon glitch. You know, glitch is the weapons. Duh. So this is the projectile launch system. This is gonna be the launcher that I spoke of. So you won't even have to craft grenades anymore. You get this, and you could just, it's unlimited ammo. You're shooting rockets, and it's targeted. It's targeted with your smart link, so it'll actually shoot around cover also. So I like to use that first because it's an instant target if you're in the range of it. And then when I hit them with that, since it's an instant target, then I could just start letting off with the smart weapon because I'm already targeting them. You know, even if they're behind cover, I could already target them. Now I could just shoot anywhere. My smart weapon will go and find that. You feel me? So, yeah. Now we're gonna get into it. Okay, fuck it. Guess we fighting nigga. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's turn on the fuck on. Let's see double jump. Let's see that. Okay. So this is what I mean. Yeah, see how that target system works? Net running ability. Everybody's dead? Everybody's dead? Okay. We're rushing. Oh, droid. Overheat damage. I've never fought nothing like that. The droid is mad strong. So y'all see the bomber class? It adds thermal damage because I have a certain mod on my. This is not the original. I will disclose that. So this is something you will have to obtain, or else you're not going to be able to do things like that. And I'll be straight up honest, when you first get this without this mod, it's not that strong. See, you just seen how that devastated him. My gun wasn't doing anything, but that devastated him. You know? What's up, brother? What's up? You see, so you see how that targeted went right around the cybernetics and things. So this is my setup so far. I'm gonna put a little bit in the body because I feel like you do need a little bit of help. You definitely need some help. You don't want to be stuck on nothing. You don't want to be stuck on nothing. And as far as You also want to have some strength. You want to have it if you're going to do any type of melee combat. I know I switch to my machete sometimes, and I try to get buck on them. You feel me? You need a little bit of that. So I put mine on 6. Reflex I put high because I use a lot of blades. I use a lot of handguns. I use a lot of assaults. So I wanted that at least on 7, just to have more dexterity when you're using it. This is actually a key to a lot of the things I've been saying. If you don't at least have this like 6, I would say, or 7, the guns are not, you know, when you use smart weapons like the ones I'm using, even though they're smart weapons, they're not gonna feel as good, and that could be why some people are having problems with the combat, because it is gonna be a little bit of a different feel if you don't have your reflexes up, you know, because that's just how the game is set up. If you don't have this attribute, you're not gonna use the gun to its full ability. But also, like, using the gun repetitively also will raise certain stats. So like y'all kind of see here, I know I'm in the way a little bit, but yeah, actually I'll move that for y'all. So now y'all can see, so since I use handguns a lot, just that attribute of handguns will go up also. That has nothing to do with the perks I put into it, but I do have perks, but it would go up. So things like this, critical chance, you know, increased damage with pistols and revolvers, 50 more damage with pistols and revolvers to enemies. Those are things that I do want to put into. Also for assault, like I have a few, like increased damage 10%, deals 25% more damage, health about 50. That rebel hidden. Reduced time to aim down sights, because you know I like to jump around, as you already seen in my combat. So yeah, and then blades, I like to cut people up, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Then technical ability, this will definitely be one of my top, for me this is a must-have. I like to craft a lot. I like to make my own gear, my own. I feel like it's just the easiest way. I make better gear than the stuff I could buy in the store half the time. Feel me? Or I could just make gear and sell it back. That's still unlimited money happening at all times. You get so much loot in this game that I feel like it's just, you wouldn't be using your head if you don't craft. You get so much stuff to craft, you know. And so like I can craft legendary equipment now. I could craft epic equipment, all that. But that's something that I put a lot into. Also with engineering a little bit, just because I used to be a little bit of a grenade freak before I got the rocket on the arm, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like something that I started with at first, but it does grant you immunity to a lot. I feel like the engineering is a lot more about buffs, and things of that such. So anyway, we're gonna move on right here. Cool is gonna be about stealth. So I felt like I needed some of this only because when I do a lot of the net running to set it up, I do a lot of hiding, and I also like the cold-blooded thing in here, which is, it like freezes time. So I have a cybernetic piece that I personally have, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time an enemy notices me, it actually slows down time for about 3 seconds, so I have a chance to react. That with some cool helps a lot in combat. And then my intelligence, this just has to do with how much I can actually hack. And then I also have certain perks and things, and that's why I might change where the camera's at, because we about to get in combat, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go inventory. Oh, and you can you can upgrade weapons too. Excuse me. I'm not using any of these weapons right now except for this weapon, so I'm good. Make a lot of pistol ammo, and we'll make a lot of assault ammo.